have a change in directorship or a merging of affiliates, things like that, a place where you're building new foundations where the folks that were there and for the hard times and stuff kind of drop off. And so you start out with the recruiting process of, do they have a pulse? Unfortunately, you know, we had some ups and downs, some comings and goings, but eventually reestablished a core group of board members. And I was looking for, you know, the usual folks with different skill sets, the architect, the lawyer, the doctor, the candlestick maker, all of that. But also, more importantly, folks that have previous connection to Habitat. Say, for instance, they've ridden the Habitat 500 for years.
When I was recruited to be part of the board, I had sent an email before Daryl had even been hired, kind of outlining what I was going to be doing for the Habitat 500 and trying to get some sort of affiliate support. And that was at least 6 months before he was hired. And a few months after Daryl was hired, I got a phone call from him. He had actually gone through months and months and months of emails from the previous executive director and had found this email I had sent long ago and decided to say, okay, is he still someone who wants to be involved with Habitat? And if so, we need to make sure to bring him on board. You know, Daryl put together a plan for Habitat that really focused on what we can do first, making sure that we're not overreaching our capacity. So our focus when I first came on, and this actually took a little getting used to for someone who's so accustomed to the traditional model of Habitat being new builds. We didn't have the capacity to do new builds when I came on to the board. So what we were focusing on was Brush of Kindness projects. And that was a really important thing because it helped us start driving, you know, new volunteers. It gave them something to do where we otherwise would have had to turn them away.
To rebuild the affiliate and then set it up for growth for the future. You know, Restore was obviously going to be a part of that for the revenue generating aspects alone, but also as a way to have that community presence, increase that community presence, and have it be on an ongoing weekly basis, whether you have a build project going on or not. You always have the store open.
We had students from the University of Wisconsin-Superior put together a business plan for the Restore. We had a Restore committee that put together even more plans and further solidified the business plan that the students put together and then brought that to our board of directors. So it was all driven by volunteers and obviously a lot of involvement from Daryl still, but it was important to make sure that we were putting that support in place for him.
Habitat, you know, our broad and overall mission is safe, decent housing for everyone, but that can take a lot of different ways to play out in the community. And you want to make sure that your solutions and your programs are what the community wants.